Okay, so after we have established our data model here, wherein we relate some common fields in different tables, we have two-dimension tables and one fact table. We now proceed with creating a calculated column and a measure. Okay, a calculated column is actually a column where new data is added using the data analysis expression or DAX in Power BI. It usually utilizes formulas to define values. And you have to remember that calculated columns understand the row context, and it is calculated based on the row value. So in other words, it is immune to context filters because a new value per row is added in that calculated column. So how do we do that? We create a new column, okay? And you have to take note that this new column utilizes some expressions. In Excel, you can probably say that it's related to the functions or the formulas. So, for instance, in this case, we will calculate the age of the employee. Although we know that our worksheet already includes the column age, but I believe there is some problem with that computation because I think the values per row is wrong. So in this case, we will calculate it again based on the current year minus the birth year. So since we already have cleaned the data previously using Excel, wherein we created or we corrected the date of birth following best practices in date formatting, wherein we follow the format MMDDYYY. So in this case, we will make use of that corrected date of birth to compute or to calculate the age. So in this case, calculated age is equal to the current year, which is year today, okay? And then subtracted by the corrected date of birth, which is a column that we have calculated in Excel, and then we only make use of the year value in that particular date column. Okay, so with that, we have created a calculated column. Now, how do we know that that particular calculated column has been created? Once there is no error in the calculated column, you can check in the data view and then go to the last column. Okay, you have calculate underscore age as the name of that calculated column, and then as you can see, there is a 1 year difference between this and then this. Okay, so this age column has been pre-computed in Excel, or actually this is a value which already exists in our worksheet, and this is our new column which is computed now using DAX, using a calculated column. So each row here will have a corresponding value based on that computation, which is year to day minus the corrected date of birth year. All right, which is, I think, somewhere here. Where's that? Okay, this one. Okay. So that is how you create a calculated column.